The border is secure. The border, we are working to make the border more secure. That has been a historic challenge.
Well, that was Homeland Security Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas last week, declaring that the southern border is secure. But the latest numbers from the border are painting a different picture. It is important to keep shining a spotlight on a humanitarian crisis that is unfolding at our southern border. NewsNation confirming there have been more than 500,000 so-called gotaways since October alone. And a gotaway is a term used by Border Patrol. It is considered a migrant who is seen entering the country illegally and was not caught. So that 500,000 gotaways is in addition to the 1.7 million migrants who were actually recorded crossing the southwestern border and processed by Border Patrol, again, all since October. So joining me now for more is NewsNation's Ali Bradley. Ali, the so-called gotaway data is new for us. How do they accurately track this number?
It's a really hard number to pin down here, Natasha, because it's by cameras and sensors. And say there's a bailout pursuit when DPS or Border Patrol is pursuing a suspected smuggler and that car crashes or stops and people jump out and run. Those are a bailout situation. And then those people end up being gotaways if they're never apprehended. But every single Border Patrol agent and law enforcement agent that I talk with along the southern border tells me that that number we're looking at right now, that more than 500,000. It's actually much higher than that. You asked how they're recorded. Well, a lot of these numbers are actually lower than what we would actually see because those are the known gotaways. Those are the ones that are seen on camera. So how many of them are getting through? And that's really the question that it can't be answered right now.
And Ali, can I ask, I mean, you have spent so much time on the border for us. You've spoken with Border Patrol agents and certainly the communities impacted there as well. What is your response to Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas declaring that the southern border is secure? Is our border secure?
I wish I could say yes, it's safe and secure just as easily as he's saying it. But really, I've been covering this border now since last August, nearly a year. Every month I've been down at the border and every month it has gotten worse. We are seeing these facilities maxed out. We are seeing Border Patrol agents physically and mentally maxed out. We're seeing Border Patrol agents being pulled in from the field so that they can process and transport people. And that leaves unmanned areas of the border. So I did talk with an immigration attorney today. He's based out of Miami, and I asked him if the border was secure. Take a listen.
It's essentially an invasion. Like we have no borders at this point. It's an invasion, what I would say. But again, it all depends on how you define invasion.
Yeah.
Because I also don't believe that all of them are coming for the wrong reasons, but I do know there's a lot of individuals here that are not desired in the United States.
So that's an issue, right? The gotaways are the ones that aren't using the front door, that aren't using the way that everybody else is right now. They're evading law enforcement, Natasha.
Okay, Ali Bradley, we certainly appreciate it. And it's easy to look at these statistics and also to forget that these are human beings. And of course, that there is a real humanitarian crisis at the border. Ali, thank you so much for your time.